Hi, folks. Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. Coming with the latest and coolest technologies. This is for your iOS device, and it comes with an app that you can download for free from the App Store. It's called MiCommand, Control It All Transceiver Unit. And as you can see here, what this will take and do for us is it will help replace remotes. You can control devices in your home, and you can also take and using Bluetooth stream music wirelessly from your iOS device to any stereo in your home. You can kind of get an idea, I guess, a picture of it here, if you will. But we're going to get into this and talk about it and see what it is. So when we open the box, we're going to get an owner's manual. It's going to tell us how to install everything, etc., etc. Looks like we're going to get some sort of plastic, looks like a sticker to hold something down or something. We'll find out what that's about here in a second. Looks like we have the unit here in the box. As you can see, it's very small, smaller than an Apple TV box, and pretty good looking, very sleek. This is going to look good against most people's TVs and stereo systems being this beautiful black. Let's take a look at the back of this thing, actually. The back looks like we've got a power plug-in. Looks like we've got some indicator lights. Looks like we've also got some sort of other plug-in. We'll find out what that's about. I would imagine this is, in essence, the receiver part, so this may plug into your stereo, whatever the case may be. Now, it also is a remote control replacer where it'll replace the remote controls in your home. So I would imagine that what's here in the box looks like we've got some cabling that's in the box. Looks like this is some sort of cable. We'll find out what that's about as we test out this product. And looks like we've got a big old, not that big, but a charger. So that must charger probably more power than anything. So this is the MiCommand Control It All receiver. You can see it at MiCommand.com. That's MiCommand.com. We're going to get to know this product and give you more details on it here in a sec. Alright, folks, now I've been using the MiCommand now for a couple days, and I am blown away. I'm totally excited by this product. I don't say that about every product. I really like it. I like it so much, guess what I've done? I've actually put away my remotes, and I'm using my iPhone now for all the remotes that I need to take and do. The beautiful part about it is I don't have to point my I don't have to point the old remotes or my iPhone at the screen to get it to do stuff. You basically can take and point the receiver that you saw, the black receiver, at the screen, and it takes care of everything for you over Bluetooth. So you don't have to sit and lift up your arm and point it at the TV like a goofy person and hold it. So I love that feature of it. Now, this is the app that comes with the box and how to use your remote control. This is one of the best remote controls for iPhone that I've seen so far, and I love it. And it's awesome. I can't tell you how much I really am enjoying not having to be fuddling around with my remotes anymore. And since I'm using my iPhone most of the time, or have my iPhone close to me, it makes sense just to be able to use it for a channel changer and everything else. Now, what's nice is on the back of the device, you can plug it into your receiver, and you can wirelessly stream your music from your iOS device, from wherever you want. You can stream it Bluetooth-wise over to your stereo, and it will play the music on your stereo. So it's really great. You can walk around the house, be able to control and play your stereo, and you can use the things here on the menus to listen to your music. You can see this listen to your music. You've got your iTunes thing there, and it will play and give you full control as to what you can do. Now, of course, you can hook this up to your DVR, videos, etc., and you can be able to control this. Now, I've had a lot of problems in the past with some of these systems. They have a hard time learning stuff. All the codes I've used so far have worked, and I've been pretty happy. Of course, not all the codes work, of course, but sometimes I've had some that have said, well, you've got to manually program this thing. You can manually program, and if you need to, but all the codes work that I was able to launch into this thing, and it was very easy to set up. What's really cool is there's a bunch of different features that you can take and put in here, tons of stuff that you can put in favorite channels that you want to take and do. I love it. It's just freaking awesome. You can edit all this data and adjust stuff, which is really cool. So, like I say, I've gotten rid of my remotes, and I'm using my iPhone exclusively. Now, in the devices, you can go ahead and set up devices. Let me show you how that works. You can also set up multiple rooms, so this is really cool where you can use this in multiple rooms. In setting up the rooms, you can, of course, go in and you can do, let's see if we're in the right section here. You can go into room setup. Setup is a bunch of rooms. Of course, you can name the rooms. And when you're so doing, you can come in, you can add a new device. You can choose from any of these devices, from Blu-ray to TV, etc., etc. And you can choose from, looks like we need to choose a brand, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll choose TV for fun. And then a brand, you can see they have a plethora of different brands, just a huge amount of brands. And of course, you can skip through them just by hitting the A, B, C, D down the side. Code set, it'll work through a code set for you, where you can get the code set that you need, and you can even power test it to make sure you get the right one. So really smart configuration, the work they've put into this. I'm super, super impressed. You can also see here there's a learn feature up in the upper right hand corner. When you click that, you can actually hand program it to learn, which means you queue up the remotes and play. Really, really great stuff. I love the setup of it. You can even do some other adjustments. You can lock a setup so that maybe your kids can't change it. You can hook up multiple receivers. If you have multiple receivers, you can hook those up to the system and be able to control them and everything else. This thing is really freaking awesome, and I'm really impressed with it. Being able to play your music from across the room or virtually anywhere in the house, if it's within Bluetooth range, depending upon how big your house is, I suppose. You can be able to play your music and control through your receiver and stereo. You can watch video, you can control DVDs, all that sort of good stuff. I'm very, 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 very impressed with it. I love the device. I can't say that enough. So be sure to check it out. It's at MiCommand.com. That's MiCommand.com. There'll be a link below the video you can take a look at. And be sure to check it out. We're pretty impressed with it, and we think you will be too. Thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check in multiple times a day for all the coolest, latest stuff.